you. Dr. Hargens, Board Chair David Jones Jr., and members of the Jefferson County Board of Education. This evening, we have the pleasure of recognizing and receiving student demonstrations of learning from District 7 schools. We begin with the recognition of Ramsey Middle School students who participate in the Health Care Science program, who will give a demonstration on the flow of food through the digestive system, which will include how food is broken down and processed by each part of the digestive tract, and how our bodies process food into a usable energy resource for our bodies. Students Allie Badgett, Jasmine Christopher, Michaela Daly, Sarah Duffy, Ellie Hargan, Michaela Johnson, Talia Perry, Macy Sawyer, Elma Samovic, and Carolyn Zimmerman, please come forward to begin your presentation.
Ramsey Middle provides a comprehensive look into the healthcare sciences. It is an in-depth program offered for all 3 grade levels. 6th grade has a focus on mental and physical health. Topics include diet, nutrition, exercise, and interpersonal relationships, along with the associated careers. 7th grade curriculum is very hands-on, project-based exploration of human anatomy and medical careers associated with each body system. 8th graders begin an advanced study of anatomy and physiology, including medical terminology and dissections. This demonstration is part of the 7th grade unit on the digestive system. To demonstrate mastery of the content, students perform the activity of acting out the process of digestion. Each student will represent a portion of the digestive system and model the actions taken by our bodies to process food into a usable energy resource for our bodies. Digestion begins in the mouth. Mechanical digestion is carried out as the teeth grind the food into smaller pieces. The salivary glands add saliva to moisten the food and break it down with chemical digestion. The food is formed into a bolus and passes into the pharynx. This is the process of swallowing, a part of mechanical digestion. The bolus passes into the esophagus, where the wave action of the throat muscles push the food towards the stomach. This is called peristalsis, which is another form of mechanical digestion. The esophagus is lined with mucus, which helps the food move into the stomach. Mechanical digestion continues as the stomach squeezes and turns the chewed food. Digestive juices and hydrochloric acid are added for chemical digestion. The food is broken down considerably during this process. As the food moves out of the stomach and into the small intestine, bile is produced in the liver, passed to the gallbladder, and added to the digesting food to aid in chemical digestion. The pancreas adds more digestive juices and continues chemical digestion. I'll add more. Next, food passes through the nearly 15 feet of the small intestines. Wave-like motions keep mechanical digestion going and the food moving. More mucus helps ease the passage of the food. While the food moves along, nutrients or juices seep through the walls and are absorbed by the body. As food moves through the large intestine, the final nutrients are absorbed and waste begins to form into a mass to be passed out of the body. The anus compacts the waste, which are then passed out of the body through the rectum in the form of feces. This concludes the demonstration. Now you may know even more than you wanted to about the digestive process. Thank you for your time.
Board Member Chris Brady, please come forward to congratulate these outstanding students. Joining in the recognition is teacher Kimberly Wilson, counselor Jennifer Moeller, and principal Jennifer Colley. Next, we have the distinguished honor of presenting to you the Carruthers Middle School Band, Choir, and Orchestra, who will share their vocal and music talents through a song and instrumental presentation called A Holiday Celebration under the direction of choral director Alicia Bruce, orchestra director Megan Dutcher, and band director Adam Bullock. Directors and students, please begin your presentation. Mr. Brady, please thank the students for sharing their excellent vocal and musical talents with us. Joining in the recognition is their principal, Denise Franklin Williams. We now have the privilege of introducing to you Fern Creek High School students, Jennifer Linhart and Shelby Hirchenrader, who will give an overview of the school's communications program, which will include information on how students apply what they have learned through their creation of broadcast packages for the Jefferson County Public School District's Our Kids program and Kentucky Educational Television. Jennifer and Shelby, please come forward to begin your presentation.
So in our Telemedia 5 class, it's a project-based class where we create stories that highlight positive events that go on around JCPS. And we start off by getting the idea for what story we want to do, and then we email the schools directly, and we make sure it's okay that we go to their school and get all the footage, and then we go there, get interviews, and get all the shots we need to put in our packages, and then we come back to school. We edit it all together, and then our finished product ends up on the show Our Kids, which I had the privilege of hosting the December edition. And it was really a unique experience that I know not many JCPS students will have. And it showed me that what I'm doing in class directly relates to what I could be doing in my future with communications. And even if I don't decide to do communications for a career, I still have the skills of being able to talk with others, being able to write, and being able to meet deadlines, which I'll need in any career I decide to go in.
And our communications program is very diverse. We have yearbook, radio, and TV. And I'm more into the radio, 92.7 The Tiger, if you guys want to listen. I've been in the radio for 3 years now, and this year I've kind of dabbed into the TV more. And made me really excited for the future. I'll be attending Western Kentucky next year, and I'll hopefully be on their radio station, The Revolution. And Fern Creek has just really made me really excited for my future and going into the communications program.
Fern Creek High School's Global Issues class tackles topics like agriculture and business with an international perspective. Correspondent Shelby Hershenrader shows us how students are using these skills for profit.
Many people find themselves saying, "I'll never use this in the real world," but they've never taken Fern Creek's Global Issues class. This class focuses on many worldly issues and also to help students prepare for life after high school. Students who participate in the class are allowed access to the school garden, school chickens, and a full kitchen in order to become self-constructive businessmen and women. Teacher Joe Franzen gives students many hands-on opportunities in class, such as starting their own businesses.
So one of the things that I did is I pushed to get a lot of these students that I've worked with before that know how to think interdisciplinarily and have developed a series of hands-on skills to get them all in a class period where we could develop a student-run, hands-on, project-based learning experience. That's where these businesses came from. I challenged the kids to be able to put their passions, capitalism, and compassion together with our community here at the Creek.
Many students involved in these businesses take away people skills, budgeting, and a great experience. Senior Vanessa Ortiz describes what she takes away from her egg business.
Just knowing that there's somebody every day going out there and helping them and making sure that like their coops are nice and clean and that the places that they lay their eggs are nice and clean, and I can take the eggs, and also just to be able to like give eggs to staff members and like just let them buy like cheap eggs that they don't have to go all the way to the store, and a lot of them like it too.
One group in particular focuses on providing a healthier option for younger students at Fern Creek Elementary. Elena Coulter, co-founder of the Snack Shack, explains what she provides towards the community.
So we created a business to provide healthy alternatives for elementary school kids because after school, normally they're really hungry and they ask their parents like, can we go to McDonald's drive-through, let's get a hamburger or something, and that's not really a healthy option. So when we created this business, it helps the parents like give their kids something healthy to eat after school.
The many businesses allows Mr. Franzen to see potential in his students, as well as preparing them for their future opportunities. And for our kids, I'm Fern Creek correspondent Shelby Hershenrader.
Mr. Birdie, please congratulate these students for their informative and excellent presentation. Joining in the recognition are teachers Holly MacArthur, Steve Burrows, and Principal Dr. Nathan Meyer. Finally, we are very proud to introduce Jeffersontown High School students Matthew Shardine and Raleigh Richardson, who will give a brief introduction of the Industrial Maintenance Program, share information about the skills they have obtained through their classroom experiences, and talk about post-secondary opportunities that the program has prepared them for and how it has helped them to be college and career ready. Matthew and Raleigh, please come forward to begin your presentation.
Inside Industrial Maintenance with me, Matthew Shardine, and Raleigh Richardson Jr.
Hello. What is the industrial maintenance class at J-Town? A place to enhance your problem solving and inventive nature and put those skills into work and into the real world through projects and labs.
What activities does industrial maintenance include? Industrial maintenance includes activities in a simulation lab where students are able to work on things such as AC/DC wiring and residential wiring. They also work on a program called Inventor, which is a form of CAD that allows students to get on the computer and bring their ideas in their head and put those into the real world. And to take that even a step farther, we also have introduced 3D printing as well from those designs that we have made on Inventor. There is also a huge thing for industrial maintenance, which is the yearly project, where students will go in and they may make something such as, like last year, they made Christmas lights that would go with the beat of music, so they would strobe with the beat, or such as this year, like I myself am trying to work on making a robotic cheetah that will follow you around. And these just ideas that students come up with is what really introduces them into the things that we've learned in class.
What is there to gain from this class? Insight into the technical world, basic knowledge on everyday technology and how to work it and fix it, an edge on the competition, to have experience in the field before you get there, and knowledge on basics before stepping into a college class, as well as being able to get a certification.
So, what jobs does this class prepare you for? Some of the classes that I'd like to point out are the electronics industry, telecoms, or the utilities industries.
What college classes does this class prepare you for? Civil engineering, electrical, mechanical, industrial, systems, and robotics engineering.
So what other classes are offered by J-Town that also apply with the field as well as industrial maintenance? Some of these classes may include Project Lead the Way, CAD, welding, machine tool, and robotics.
I chose this class because I am going to attend college next year to become a mechanical engineer as my major, and this class prepared me through the 2 years that I've been through this. And
I myself am taking this class because I want to go into medical engineering, and I just see that it's a really great way to introduce me into just the basics of engineering and what I need to expect for college.
Mr. Brady, please congratulate these exemplary students for their excellent presentation. Joining in the recognition are teacher Jason Stepp and principal Dr. Matt Kingsley. We will conclude tonight's excellent presentations with a video montage of the District 7 schools.
I want them to feel proud that they went to Alex Kennedy. I want them to be able to look back on this like I look back on my elementary school, that you just have fond memories. And the biggest thing for us is I want to make sure our kids are prepared for the next level.
And I know I can read better than what I usually do.
We are using Jefferson County's strategic plan. We're putting it into the school. We're forming these intervention rooms. We're tracking the data.
We are at the 5th annual Kentucky Historical Character Day presented by the 5th grade class of Farmer Elementary.
I was 18 at the time my dad left with my brother, so I fled to Syria. There I met Julius Caesar. I was Cleopatra, and it took a while to find, I had to go on the internet and find some facts to make it into a speech.
We're from Tully Elementary, and these are 2nd graders that study shaping the earth materials every spring.
We're ready to get pumped. We're ready to get really pumped and get our hands dirty.
And last year, Waterston Elementary had a student affected by cancer, so we thought that that would be a really good way for the students to just see how cancer impacts other people in the community.
We felt really good because we got to serve them, and it just felt really good for us to help people who have cancer.
We made the heart, we glued the heart, sewed the hair, paint the doll.
Here at Carver Middle School, what we're doing is we're creating stories about dolls that were made during slave times in the Underground Railroad.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be with you.
We're in Ramsey Middle School, and we just spoke on Skype with Vincent Vollier.
How's everybody at Ramsey Middle School doing?
What made you write this book? I just wanted to know, is there like a feeling that made you write this book? Did somebody tell you?
Fern Creek High School is currently undergoing a $16 million renovation that will last through the 2017 school year. And for our kids, I'm your Fern Creek correspondent, Devin Gurley.
Our Kids Television is a broadcast that is hosted by JCPS students and showcases feature stories produced by those students as well.
And we get footage and get interviews, and then we come back to school, and it takes a few days to edit the package all together.
I just love it. Everything about it, walking in, the smell, the actual, like I walk in, I smell the actual smell of the room, and I just enjoy it. It's just a great atmosphere. I just love this class.
We go to J-Town. We're in their engineering program. I'm here at GE, and we went on a tour in the appliance park where they manufacture things in linear integration.
It gives you a challenge every day. It's something new every time.
I'm looking at 3 or 4 different colleges, and all of them, are in this field, and I feel like I have all kinds of job opportunities available.
Dr. Hargens and members of the Jefferson County Board of Education, this concludes our recognitions for this evening. Thank you.